Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. For us, it's another day, another airport, and another destination. And today we are off to...
We're flying off from KL to Kota Kinabalu on the Island of Borneo.
Buckle up and ready for the adventure. Let the adventure begin.
Oh God, I've got to put up with that all day.
And welcome to Borneo, Kota Kinabalu. Our first full day here today. First impressions, very, very nice. We're currently sat in the port. Basically, it's where all the fishing boats come in, drop the load off, sell it to the fish markets, which are all along the promenade. Yeah, so basically where we are now is, I think it's a fishing village. But yeah, I didn't expect Borneo to be like this part of Borneo anyway. I expected to be more jungle and trees and greenery. But where we are here in Kota Kinabalu, it's very, I guess it's a fishing village. Lots of restaurants and bars, etc.
We've not done an awful lot today because as per every trip to Southeast Asia, I've not been well, but I'm fighting through and on the bend, we'll be fine. So we booked 2 tickets tomorrow to go and visit 2 islands, which we're very excited about. And we just thought we'd come and sit, have a drink and watch the sunset, which is absolutely beautiful. So Mark is going to enjoy very well earned pint, because he's been very patient with me because I've been moaning a lot that I'm not well and I'm too hot or I'm too cold. And cheers.
Cheers everybody. A nice pint from Borneo. And I still can't believe this is Borneo. It's bizarre. I expected Borneo to be just jungle and greenery, but we're on a marina.
Yeah, I did know that there was urban areas certainly in Sabah. We're in the north of the island of Borneo. We're in the Malaysian part, and I did know that it was urbanised. So you've got a few high-ish properties. I think we're looking forward to the flight in 2 days' time over to Sandakan, where we then get into the jungle. Mark's a little bit nervous because of the leeches. I've got to say I am as well. But I think this is this trip particularly, we're pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone a little bit. Where we've always stayed safe and secure with our little security blankets in Thailand. We're literally pushing the boat out now and gonna see what happens. What's the worst thing that could happen? She says. Haha. So our hotel is just up the way. It's not a hotel, a residence is just up the way there, which we do highly recommend. CJ Residences. But upstairs it's amazing and the staff could not be more helpful. Truly, truly wonderful. So we've just had a beer, watching the boats go by, and really chilled evening. So we're going to take you around this. It's like a wet food market. It's not a street food market. It's more of a local market that sells produce that is as fresh as you like, as fresh as can be. We had a couple of chicken satay skewers last night, which were really nice. But apart from that, there's not an awful lot of street food here. So we're going to go and show you what it's like. Yeah, the smells as well is just incredible. Those mangoes, which are the yellow things. Hi, how are you?
How are you? Hey, how are you? Good.
So the yellow mangoes are incredible.
I love mango.
They
Nice to meet you.
and you too. So you've got some durian, which we're not going to do again because we did that. an experience not to be repeated. There's lots of fresh drinks. Everyone's so friendly. The children always smile at you. They're just amazing. It's a wonderful place to visit. So these are like baby limes and mint and chilies, ginger. It's just coleslaw. Mark's famous coleslaw making. It's just, you can literally smell how fresh everything is. And some of these vegetables and fruits, I have absolutely no idea, so I can't help you. Okay, it's got some like, what I'd call them pickling onions. And
They're like shallots.
yeah, some garlic. Chilies to die for. And for like, literally, and don't touch.
Hello? How are you?
But everyone's so busy, and it's literally selling to just to local people. There's some pineapples. Like I said, half the fruit, I don't actually know what they are. There's some prickly bad boys there, and I have no idea. Some baby bananas, some watermelon, papaya, pineapple. There was durian back there. So then, one of the things, oh, there's some dried shrimp. But the other day when we had nasi lemak, they had some dried anchovies. Now whether that's, and I really hope that someone will comment and let us know whether those are dried anchovies, but they were amazing. And some duck eggs. It's just, oh God, some lemongrass, tomatoes. Tomatoes I know, but these bags of chilies, I'm just wondering if I can smuggle some home. Some banana leaves. But it's a huge market.
So much.
If our Malaysian friends could please let us know what half of these vegetables are, I'd be so grateful, because it's just wonderful. The duck eggs and the eggs. But it's just mounds and mounds of these fish, which I am pretty sure they're anchovies. But please help us out and let us know exactly what they are. Yeah, Maggie's really popular here. Little tiny shrimp. Herring? Some kind of herring?
Herring. That looks like a mackerel.
Please put us right, folks.
Oh.
Every day's a school day. It's fun. There's some sambal. Oh, he's such a baby, honestly. He really is such a baby. So there is like a small street food area. You've got nasi goreng, which is a fried rice with either chicken or beef or prawns. Some noodles. See, the colour of those sausages, they don't appeal to me. So that's a nice drinks. Everything is just, it's just so colourful. It's a real attack of your senses of how colourful, the smells, the vibrancy. I don't think we've been to a market like this in Southeast Asia. Hello!
Good morning.
It looks amazing.
Well, it's being chatted up by a lovely guy. So we've got some meals pre-cooked. We've got some crab. And some random sellers of cigarettes.
They're so friendly,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Everyone's friendly, everyone wants to give you a smile or a wave.
Hello.
Hello. It's literally, you do not know where to look next because there's just so much going on. But we're going to go over to my dreaded place now, which is the dead animals. I'm not a vegetarian, but it's kind of...
How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you. No, thank you. So we've got the skewers of the chicken wings, satay sticks. We had some yesterday and they were really nice. We've got a fish store selling all sorts of prawns and lobster, and crabs and squid and fish. Hello, it's beautiful. Thank you. And cuttlefish, the crab. And the occasional plane going over. Mark can smell fish and chips now, he's excited. They look interesting. The cake looks interesting there. I think this might be a sweet section here. It's huge. But now we're going to our dark place. All the dead animals. It's chicken. It's not like it's dogs and cats. It's just the chicken feet are really popular here. And in fairness, it looks so fresh. And there are no flies.
No flies, no.
No, there are no flies. So, cuttlefish. That's cuttlefish, I think.
That's so fresh.
Yeah, it's not. You can tell it's not slimy. It's all lovely. So I'm just going to let you hear all the noises now.
Hello.
Hello.
Enjoy to Sabah.
Thank you. So these obviously caught very fresh earlier. It literally is a sensory overload of sound and sights and smell. It's just amazing.
Tuna.
Yeah, tuna. Gosh, you had a good catch.
They're so quick.
Yeah, the cleaver scares me a bit.
Sabah.
You're not going to get any fresher than the meat here or the fish here.
that
It's
comes
just
right in there.
incredible. I don't think someone's going to slap me with a fish in a minute. Whoop. It's not expensive, it's ridiculously cheap. These people work so hard for very little money. So
Run the gauntlet.
the fish section of it is obviously the noisiest section.
It's a market, isn't it? It's selling.
It's just everything that's amazing.
Smell-o-vision.
Yeah. I wish you could like be here and then you could really appreciate just how amazing it is. There's lots of dried food up there. And so we're back where we came in. The durian and the mango. Hope you enjoyed our little tour of the market at Kota Kinabalu on Sabah, Borneo. We've arrived ready to board our boat. We're off to Mamutik and Sapi Islands. We're told no, the islands won't be busy, but it's absolute chaos here at the moment. Hopefully we'll be boarding the boat soon. We've got our life jackets.
Hope we don't need them.
Well, yeah, I hope we don't either. Yeah, everyone seems to be boarding their boat, so hopefully that'll be us soon. And we're off! Apparently it's a 20-minute trip on a on a speedboat. Me and speedboats don't get on very well, but breeze is amazing. I'm not sure how much of this you'll hear, but
This reminds me of
Colipe. Yeah, and I wasn't good there. I'm going to put this camera away. We've just stopped by the maritime police, so it's going to be a little bit. Ooh, what's going on here then? I'm going to try going round now. It looks like we're legit, but that other boat's been there for quite a while. Right, so this is the island. Ooh, exciting stuff. We've just got off our boat. We've got to be back here 10 minutes before 12 when we go to our next island. There's so many little tiny fish. I don't know if you see it. The water's lovely and clear. There's a lot of sea urchins, which scares me a bit because I do not want to step on one of those. Oh, there's a biggish fish down there.
great big long barracuda type fish just over there.
Oh yeah. Was it a gar thing, is it?
Looks like it. Garfish.
So yeah, so we're here for 3 hours. It is quite bizarre that the Kota Kinabalu is over there. The mountain, I don't know if you'll pick it up, is in the background in the clouds. Wow, there's some really big fish here. But a lot of sea urchins. But I think it's going to be quite busy because boats come in all the time. It's very beautiful, very clear to see, so I can't wait to just get some sand between my toes and
Just have to pay our usual entrance.
yeah, entrance fee, which is fine, it's normal. Hopefully we'll get the masks on Let's see if we can have a swim and see some, without stepping on a sea urchin, of course. So you come off the boat, enter a little hut, and you have to pay 25 ringgit per person as an entrance fee, like, because I think it's a national park. But we're doing 2 islands, so you only have to pay once. So it's the same wherever you go. I think in Southeast Asia that there is an entrance fee, but at least it means they keep everything nice and clean. So we're just going to go and try and find somewhere now that we can put our towels down, as Brits do.
You know what? It's nice to feel sand, and it's nice to wear flip-flops after a week.
Well, we've done a week
concrete.
of city, yeah, so it is quite nice now. But we're going to go and find, hopefully, somewhere quiet and chill for 2.5 hours or so. So, yeah, it'd be nice.
First impressions?
Well, it's quite busy, but I guess because it's only a 20-minute bumpy speed boat around away from KK town itself, then it's going to be busy, isn't it? So, but we'll try and find our little spot. Do not fly drone without permit. Mark's bought his drone, of course, but we thought it would be too near to the airport to fly it anyway. So, yeah.
Guess what? I've got a permit.
You've got a French permit, babe. He was trying it on.
It's nice.
Good.
And we're just over there, so it's not far.
Just over there.
And Borneo, Mount Kinabalu.
I think we found a quietish moment. There's only one boat. Well, okay, there's several boats, but the sun's out now and the water looks a lot nicer. It looks nice from here now that it's not crowded so much. So, the verdict, I think, on Mamutik. It's easy to get to from Kota Kinabalu. Just a 20-minute boat ride away. For me it's fine because I just wanted somebody to chill out for a few hours. I think Mark is bored. There isn't an awful lot to do apart from a bit of snorkeling, and that's really limited. There's a lot of people here. Yeah, if you just want to camp and just do nothing for a couple of hours, it's great. The snorkeling's not that great. Very, very busy and very, very limited. It's not exactly what we expected. We thought it will be much quieter, and a lot less inhibiting. The nice area belongs to a hotel just over there, which is private, which is a shame. So, yeah. Would I recommend it? No, probably not. It's nice to escape the city, but for 3 hours, it's limited. So, Mark, I've done my verdict. What's your verdict of Mamutik, Island of Kota Kinabalu?
My honest verdict is, I thought the waters would be more clearer, more aqua blue marine colour.
Well, it is quite clear.
I knew there would be crowds here, but not as many crowds as we were expecting today. Bear in mind, we did speak to the guy yesterday when we booked, and one of the questions was, I said, is it going to be busy? And he turned around and said, no crowds. So, wherever you look, you see lots of orange bobbing around in the sea, which is good. We like that. People having fun and enjoying the south, but I didn't expect Mamutik Island to be like this.
We were also told that if you go in the water you need life jackets, so we left our life jackets stupidly in the boat.
Even though we have been in the water already without life jackets, haven't we? But only paddling. Another thing, I thought that you can walk around the island. I like to walk and explore and stuff like this, but you can only walk maybe from where we are now 50 metres to the left and 100 metres to the right of the pier where we got off on the boat this morning. Yeah, that's my verdict.
No, that's your moans and gripes. What's your verdict? Would you come again or not?
No.
Gonna respect its distance. It's a beauty. And so this is the next place that we've been corralled to. So we got taken on an overcrowded boat to this next island. We went to pick up our life jackets from the boat, even though there wasn't enough for Mark. But someone left theirs on a seat, so we took it. And then the man said, "Oh no, you've not rented life jackets, so you can't take them off the boat. And you actually can't swim without a life jacket. You can't go into the water without a life jacket." So I'm pretty pissed off, to be honest, that we've come here. We were told it wasn't busy, and this is my worst nightmare. There's a tiny swimming area, but in that area you have to wear a life jacket anyway. So do not, I repeat, do not book with Trend Borneo, because it's not particularly safe and it's a bit of a con. How are you supposed to go and go island hopping and swimming and snorkeling when it's mandatory to wear a life jacket and they don't provide you with a life jacket? Yeah. So this is cross-Nicky voice. Don't book with Trend Borneo at Jefferson Point Ferry. Do not do it. Now I've calmed down a bit, we'll do a little bit more filming. So this is Sapi Island, the second of the two islands that we came to. Oh, look at that! Attention, life jackets must be worn. So as you can see, there's two little areas that you're allowed to bob around in life jackets. I don't know if you can make out the green buoys, which they're literally probably 25 metres from the beach. So there's two areas like that, and that's where you're allowed to swim if you have a life jacket, or snorkel if you have a life jacket. Yeah, when they sold it to us, we actually asked, is it busy? And they said, no, it's not busy. We just went to get some food about 1:20, and they'd sold out. So if you want food and you come to Sapi, get in early. I know it sounds like we're really having a good old moan, but it's only because we've been so looking forward to it, and it's taken the shine off a little bit. I prefer a little bit of freedom. If we go to an island, then I want the freedom of swimming where I want to swim, and not in 100 metre by a 25 metre.
Life jackets.
there's a man in his tower up there, and he's actually got a siren, so if somebody gets in without a life jacket, the siren goes off. So, I think you'll probably get my verdict as to whether I would come here again. So let's ask Mark. Mark, what's your opinion and verdict on Sapi Island, just off Kota Kinabalu?
Sapi Island.
Yeah, Sapi Island, come on.
Don't come. It's
Save your pennies.
overpriced.
What?
The staff who booked it with are so not friendly, so unhelpful. Have you told them a story about life jackets?
Yes.
Okay, that's good and done. Expect crowds. Expect to be told off if you swim 10 foot off from the beach because it's too deep. Right on cue. Yeah. I was excited about it, like an island tour.
Yeah, but we did think that we would have a little bit of freedom of where we could go or where we could swim, but there is none of that, which is a real shame.
So regimental. Oh, it's got a siren out. If I knew the theme tune to Baywatch, I would sing it right now.
Oh, he's off.
Oh.
He's off. Look out. Right.
Yeah, so Sapi Island.
It really is dystopian. That it's so controlled, and it's not really what we want on a holiday.
It's like a prison camp. I've never been to a prison camp. Like I said, it's just you get told what to. You get told what to do, where to swim, where not to swim. The boats, there's a procession coming on off the boats, off the pier. No life jackets given. No.
So again, do not book with Trend Borneo, and don't actually bother going to Mamutik Island or Sapi Island. It was 90 ringgits for the two of us, and I really wouldn't have bothered if I'd have known this is that's not fair, because the islands, I'm sure, are beautiful, but they're crammed with tourists, and you've only got a tiny area that you can swim in, and you must wear life jackets, even though the water's actually only waist deep, if that. And bring your own food unless you want to eat really early, because they do run out of food. So what's your quick sum up now then, Mike?
It's like a conveyor belt. People come off, people go on, people come off.
Well, yeah, you can see the boats coming in now. So one lot will come in and one lot will go out. And I understand that they'd need to make the most of visitors and stuff, but this is low season. If you come in high season, I think it's going to be shoulder to shoulder, bobbing in the water with your life jacket on. Anything to add, quickly?
No, my verdict.
Don't bother.
Don't bother coming here. Really don't bother. There's so much better things to do in Kota Kinabalu than coming to these two islands. It's a tourist trap. Simple as that.
There are lots and lots of fish. I'm not sure if the camera will pick them up, but loads and loads of fish. But they're over the line. So all these poor people that are snorkeling, they're not going to see them because the fish know. So it's quieter now than it was. But yeah, the fish are definitely, they know where to go to stay away from being seen over the line.
It's what could have been if you'd had to snorkel beyond the line. Beyond the line.
Don't go over the line.
Like Squid Games.
Yeah, so we're heading back on the boat now to Kota Kinabalu over there. It was nice to see a couple of the islands.
But it's our last night tonight.
It's our last night tonight before we head to Sandakan.
Another aeroplane.
Yeah, another aeroplane. So there we go. It looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we arrived in Sandakan this morning. I've really wanted to see a sun bear, so we've come to the sun bear sanctuary first because they're open basically. So we've just come through the entrance, bought our tickets. The tickets, just to be aware, are cash only.
So now it's clearly feeding time. Here they all come. Funny that, isn't it? So we've come to the open feeding platform.
Okay, so the verdict of sun bear and the orangutan centre. Oh, we have a friend too. Hello, Puss Puss.
Yeah, I need it. Want you back.